Hello, today I want to talk to you about the affective part of the mind. First, important fact, even though the mind is intangible, its impacts on our well-being is really tangible, and I'll talk more about it. When we are looking for a job or we want to hire a candidate in our business, there are many elements in the affective part of the mind that we should take into consideration. The first one is the values. We all have inner values that are very important for us. And if they're not aligned with the value of the company, it could make a lot of discomfort and eventually make us really frustrated and have an effect on our attitude at work. Imagine if you are very concerned about the environment and it's a value that you have, and you're working for a company who doesn't care about the environment. So that or your colleagues don't. So at the end of the day, you'll get very frustrated and you won't feel great. And you will eventually leave that company. The other part that's very important is, do they have interest in your mission? Are they motivated to contribute to your mission? Because if you're working for a paycheck, it's very different than working for a mission and contributing to change the world. The other thing that's important is motivation. What motivates them? What do they want to do in your business? Do they want to, do they want a career? What's the path? Can you offer them the support to grow within your business? Another important fact is the preference. Do you offer a work environment, working conditions that they prefer? Because if they don't, eventually they will go. That's inevitable. It will happen. So an employee that would love to work from home, but you're offering a job where they do have to be at their desk every day, they will find another job. So it's very important that what you offer really align with their preference. I know what you're thinking. It's too much. There's so many things to think about, but it's reality. If people are not well in a job, they will find another job. And those are things that affect the well-being of people. Another thing, the last one I want to share with you is still about the preference. There's so many tasks that we have to do in a job. It's important to really like and love all those tasks. If we don't, what's happening? Let's say that I have a person that half the task she or he has to do, they don't like. What's going to happen? Well, half the time they won't feel great, because when you don't like doing something, you have that negative emotions that are coming up, and you're like, oh my God, I have to do that. It's all bad emotions. And you have to, although time that you're thinking about it, you're in that emotion. And you also need energy to get out of that mood and, work again on other tasks. And when you do the task, you're not enjoying doing it, and you're doing it, the result is not as good as if somebody really likes that and do it. There's a research that was done by London University in 2019 that shows that 55 minutes a day an employee procrastinate. One of the reasons, there are other reasons, but one of them is because they don't like doing the task. So when somebody doesn't like to do something, it's hurtful for them, because it's not, as I said, it's intangible, but it's really hurting doing things you don't like. And you're paying for a lot of time that it's not productive at all, because when you're in a bad emotion or you're doing things because you don't like it, it's not really as productive as if it was somebody else doing it. So another element that's very important in a job. If you want to learn more, discuss more about it, and chat with me, please register for the coffee, and I'll be so happy to take that time with you. Thank you for being with me, and have a great day.